Hey, good morning, everyone. Happy weekend to us all and all of that. Just a quick one, a quick opinion on this issue of the the married woman, the heavily pregnant woman, who was seen in the hotel room with a pastor, a supposed pastor. You see, let us speak in our dialects. Let us speak. Let us say it the way it is. You see, this issue is an issue that is really of concern, and if you look at it, it comes from different areas and different perspectives. You have different perspectives of what could have actually happened to make a pregnant woman sleep with another man that is not her husband. Hey, that is an issue. And come to look at it, a lot of women are in this particular kind of bondage. They might not be pregnant while being deceived by a so-called man of God. They might not be pregnant. It might just be a single lady or a married woman. A married woman who has been overwhelmed by her problems. Many ladies, many women are in this same predicament. A woman in her right senses will not, and a woman in her right senses and pregnant will not find pleasure in sleeping with another man, not to talk of a pastor. When I begin to assess things, I got to hear from many ladies. A lot of women are not voicing out. They are in bondage. This so-called men of God holds them with one problem or the other. The problem might even be an issue with their husband. It might even be something prophesied. A prophet of doom has prophesied something irritating about their husbands. And we even tell them not to tell their husband, but this is what they have to do, this is what they have to do. Some of them uses correct charms, to make sure that, they get what they want. Once they pick an interest in a particular sister in the church, they do everything possible to make sure that they'll come in form of her problems. She has a problem she wants to solve. She has a problem of perhaps late marriage. She has a problem of a spiritual husband, as they will say. She has a problem of different diverse problems. They come with your problems. They tell you that this is the way your problems can be solved. And you now, the woman, women are usually the victims. They can waka, they can go from one place to another, just looking for ways to sort out their issues. Then the gullible one. 80% of women, young women, has actually met men of God like this. These particular kinds of men of God, they have met them one way or the other. But what can they do? They can't do nothing. They want to solve a problem, and because they want to solve a problem, even when you come with irritating ideas, they will just grasp it, because this is the only way they can solve their problems. It's high time women start waking up to know that only God answers your prayer. Any prayer you are praying that has to do with you having to use your body to solve the problem, give yourself that brain. Stop. And if you are being hypnotized, there is no how you be hypnotized at times that you won't bring out some certain gestures, or that you will not have a 5 minutes sanity. There is no how you won't have 5 minutes sanity to be able to think, then what am I doing? What is this thing that I'm doing? Is it right or wrong? Many ladies are victims to this. Many ladies, they are not voicing out. This thing that happened to this woman, the pregnant woman that slept with the pastor, I'm sure it's not even in Nigeria. This thing that happened to that woman is not a new thing in Africa. It's not a new thing in Nigeria. It is high time women begin to wake up, and begin to say no to some things, some things that are absurd. They should say no to it. Waiting go make A woman, wetin go make a woman now, pastor man come meet you say na like this you go take solve your problem, you sef carry go, begin to sleep with him for just because you want to end a certain issue in your life. Is that what the Bible said? Is that what God said? If you have an issue, go and pray about it. Go and pray about it. And if you have to have a mentor, there is nothing bad in having a mentor, a pastor. If you have a pastor as a mentor, make sure that you are not exceeding morality. You are not exceeding morality. Make sure, because looking at it, this one just came out as something to serve as a warning to other ladies who could actually fall victim to this. Because for me to come out, I had a random talk with a whole lot of women trying to really see their opinion on this thing, and everybody has a story. 80% of those women I talk to has a story, a history with one pastor or the other. The absurd, unforeseen things this pastor will say to end their problems or to give them a solution. Who has the solution? Is he a man of God or God himself? If God uses a man of God to create a solution for you, then it should not be something like this. It doesn't have to, because there was a time that people will say that some ladies are demonic. They just come to you, the spirit of marine possesses them, they lure the pastor to them. It is the pastor that is greedy. Oloju kokoro. Abi oloju kokoro. How would the Yorubas say it? It is out of greediness. You see that she has something enticing or whatever, even if she's not even naked before you, you are already lusting after her. You're already lusting after her as a man of God. I mean, these things are not normal. They are things that there should be corrections for. They are things that women should begin to address. Once the man of God is coming with an irregular or an absurd proposition, what's that? You should be able to say no. You should be able to say no. This is not right. This is not right. In fact, you have devalued yourself the moment you open your mouth to tell me that it is to end my problems or to. Everybody has issues now. One issue or the other. All of us, we get our own wahala. But anything that has to do with you now using your body for that purpose, for the purpose of ending your problems, whether it is for men of God, or whether it's for traditionalists, or whether it's for all the whatever, the juju priests, be careful. Be careful. Know when to say no. Know when to draw the line. Even if you don't expose him, draw a line. Draw a line. When you will go, you will not even respect your husband in the house, but your pastor is your number one. Is that what God even told you? Is that what God said? That when you call daddy in the church at home, you cannot even kneel down to greet your own husband, or it's even archaic to even kneel down and greet your husband. But show some respect. Show some respect. It's not there, but for the pastor it is there. You do everything for you. Even buy gifts, do things for your pastor. But your husband too is also a man and is your head. It's even your head pastor if you are not. If you know what you're doing. To be sincere with you, viewers, we need to begin to sit right and sit tight. Women, please. See, anything that is not of God, since you know you are a holier than thou attitude kind of Christian, you know your Christianity is in your heart, is in your head. Then you need to draw a line to some certain things. And most of these men of God, truly, if they see that you are not even adhering to what they have to say, they might even begin to hypnotize and try all sort of brainwashing. I call it brainwashing. I go to church, I serve my God, and what I will take. If you have any prophecy about me, fine, but don't come and tell me that I have to sleep with you to remove a certain problem in my life. And I think women should begin to take note of it. Or except you personally too, you are attracted to the pastor. because some ladies can be funny. It looks like some of them self are even attracted to the man of God. They even want that thing that the man of God wants to do, because I don't see any reason why you should agree, being hypnotized or not, except you begin to see yourself as somebody who wants to begin to also accept what he's saying. So let's be cautious. Let's be cautious and wary of this end time men of God. Please, anybody that is not preaching Christ in depth shouldn't be part of your life. Don't be part of your life. Imagine this thing is happening. It's happening in Nigeria. It's happening all over. And what is enough for the wise? Let us do what is right as women. Let's do what is right as ladies, unmarried ladies. Let us just do what is right, and stop giving these people a leverage to disrespect our body. That's my 2-bit opinion. Thank you.